Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a video on the new SBR siblings bond. As you can see here, I'm running two Gohan and Go10 leads with 6-year anniversary Vegeta Go10 strength Android 18, which is probably the best unit here. I'm not going to cap with you. It's the best unit in this team. Ultimate Tech Gohan, and then strength High School Gohan, of course, for the guard. Let me put play. We are going to take in Android 8, Princess Snape, a mouse, Whis, and the support memory for siblings bond, which I think you have to be minus less than half of your health, and then you get 10% for the next turn. Honestly, I don't know exactly what it is. I should have pulled it up, but it's something like that. We only get to activate it once, so you won't see it like all 3 rounds. Here we're gonna get Gohan and Gotenks, both of them in the same rotation with High School Gohan, which is actually probably the best rotation we could get. High School Gohan turns out to be the best unit, as well with the Android 18, of course, because they both have damage reduction, especially with 18 with a Goten. That's why I brought the AGL Goten. So honestly, you could probably beat it with those 3 units, and then the Vegeta, of course, one of the best units in the game, had to throw him into the team. Tech Ultimate Gohan, just for guard and defense. It's just the best TUR in the game. And then, of course, Tech Gohan and Goten just for the lead. Honestly, I didn't have any other leads for this, so I had to kind of go with these guys. I had never used them before. Right before I decided to upload this video, I had to grind all the medals out because I've never actually used them. So I just had them sit in my box, not even LR'd yet. Here we get hit a lot, which is not what you want to see. Oh, here we are going to see the support memory. I did film this video on the release of the new SBR, but you're not going to see it for a couple days later because I just released a video on that same day, and I didn't want to have a double upload, and I didn't want to upload the next day, so you're going to see this a couple days later, but hopefully that's alright with you guys. Hopefully it's still around the same time as when it's new, if that makes sense. Here we decided to put Gohan in the first, Vegeta, and then the Goten in the back. Did pop a Android 8, I think. Plus we still have Whis activated, so I don't think anyone gets hurt that badly. Oh, excuse me. Honestly, I don't think it was that bad. Between like all the new ones that have come out recently, it's definitely harder than Join Forces, but it's not as hard as Pandemic. Well, maybe that was just the units I had. It wasn't, because Pandemic was hard because I didn't have any of the new LRs from. Maybe if you had LR Goku, the Vegeta Goku, I don't know, the Gohan and Krillin. Maybe if you had those units, it would have been much easier. But for me, it was kind of just full power Frieza, third form Frieza, and then Ginyu Force. But this one was not as bad, especially with the MVPs right here. We're gonna have Android 18, which is starting to become one of my favorite units. Put him with the Gohan or with the Krillin, depending on what situation you're in, and that's literally one of the best characters you could take to SBR. High School Gohan, of course, is going to damage reduction. Oh, we lost here. Oh, this must have been the wrong one. You know what? That was definitely the wrong one. Let me cut to where we were at. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we're about to kill it, actually. There's only a couple units left. I totally forgot the first time I recorded it on my phone, it turned out to be a loss. So now that I totally forgot, and here we are now. So this, I think, is the one where we win. This rotation turns out better. I realized halfway through that Gohan and Goten were trash, and I had to put them off of rotation every time. So that's why you see me out here using Gohan and Goten off of rotation. I come to realize that they're not good. Maybe they are good, and I just don't know how to use them. But in my experience of the one day I've been using them, I did not enjoy them as much. But I think this is the run that we actually went on. But yeah, I did record this the day it came out, and it did take a couple tries. I think before it took me 5 tries, which is still more than Planet Namek Saga. But it just seemed easier, even though it took me longer. I don't know how to explain it, but as long as you get the right RG, you know what, something like that. It's something like that. So this is a rotation we keep most of the battle. It's gonna be Vegeta and Android 18. even if they don't even share a single link, but just together they're just really good units. So there's no point in taking them off, especially with Android 18. Just chef's kiss, literally amazing. Maybe it's because mine's rainbow, and I just got lucky with summons. But that I love that unit. Here we're gonna go on to the second battle. I think it's also 3 enemies if I'm correct. Yeah, it's gonna be Jackie Chan, Tien, and then Chaozu. This one is not that bad. Luckily, we didn't get like. Honestly, most of the stages were spread out. In my opinion, there wasn't like a single thing where it scared me. Like my team was so spread out. Maybe like a int would scare me, an intelligence unit, but it didn't really work out like that. Even this Jackie Chan didn't even feel anything, if that makes sense. But honestly, it worked out in the end. Honestly, the Gohan, great. High School Gohan, Vegeta, and Android 18. As long as you have those 4 units, I'm pretty sure you could beat it. Even if you have like a trash Gohan and Gotenks. Mine isn't even duped. It is fully SA'd and 55%. But other than that, it's very amazing. And then that High School Gohan just got a stun, and until now I realize he actually does stun. But when I was recording it, I was thinking to myself, who is stunning on this team? Because I wasn't even paying attention. I think at the time I was watching a TV show. So at the time I was like, who is actually doing this? Who is stunning? Here we're gonna see the support memory again. Obviously, Android 18 sacrifices themselves because siblings bond. That's what siblings do. Here we are gonna use an item. I think I should have used an item. Nope, never mind. I'm just balling like that. Oh no, Tien was stunned, so I decided not to use an item. But I told you that's the rotation we're using. Android 18, and then never mind. I do use an item. Android 18 and Vegeta. So other than that, those turn out to be really good. Honestly, I don't know who I want next. I don't know what is next for SBRs. I could check on the JP. Realistically, I could check JP, see what's next. I kind of don't want to spoil it, just I like making the teams once they're announced. Like, as I saw Siblings Bond, I went into Dokkan straight away. I was like, what team could I possibly make with Siblings Bond? Before I even tried this, I didn't even have Goten or Android 18 in the team. I think I ran like another Gohan. I don't know what exactly I ran, but I ran like Kamaha kind of. But I decided that did not work. So here we are with a Siblings Bond team, which I guess makes sense. That's probably the best idea I could use. Here I wasn't worried about Gohan. I was more worried about Goten. I feel like if Jackie Chan had hit us with Super, we were gonna die because Goten is like probably the worst unit here. I just need him to activate the 15% damage reduction on Android 18 or crit, something like that. But you need a Goten or Trunks to activate it, so I had to bring him along. So he was more of a liability more than anything. That's why I had to pop the Whis. I wasn't going to take any chances. I had already lost 5 times before, and I was not going to lose anymore. Here we do get a stun on Tien, though. Again, thank you, High School Gohan. Of course, High School Gohan, you do summon on a World Tournament banner, I think. Look, right there, what'd I tell you? I got Super with Goten, and if it wasn't for the Whis, I would have died there. So I feel like in the long term, I did myself a service by using that Whis, even though I wasted a Whis. Here we're gonna see. I think Tien dies in this rotation. It's pretty good so far. Afterwards, I don't think there comes a single chance where I'm like going to die. Other than that, I don't have any problems. I think in the last rotation, the last series of battles, I do get the Dokkan Blast, Dokkan Bar. I don't know exactly what it's called. Dokkan Attack. There you go. I do get the Dokkan Attack in the last one. Here we are going to kill Jackie Chan, and we're going to get straight into the third phase of battles. If I remember correctly, it's Gohan, Piccolo. Yeah, it is Gohan and just Piccolo. So it's 2 units. Honestly, it didn't turn out that bad because Gohan I immediately killed with all my tech units. If anything, I didn't have all my strength units did really well too, as in Android 18. Gohan, the High School Gohan isn't there for pure damage. It's just there to defend. Here I just noticed after I had used my last orb that it was actually a Dokkan. I didn't get to use mouse, or I would have taken their defense down by 40%. Maybe I could have one-shot it. Here, I think after I get hit with that Dokkan, I mean with the super, then I'm thinking to myself, I could die because that took half of my health. You know, this team's not really that buff, if that makes sense. You know, not like the new team. Like if you run the 7th anniversary units, you get yourself 800k damage health. You know, that's not how it works nowadays. I still got 400,000 health. But yeah, that Dokkan did a lot of damage to Gohan. I don't think this does as much. If maybe it does. Oh, 1.2. I think in the next rotation we do get to kill it off. Oh, here I was worried sick. Like if Piccolo had like supered, I'm pretty sure I would have died. But it was just regular for 20k, which is still a lot. Here we're gonna have, I think I have Android 18 in the first slot. I'm thinking about it right now, but like I don't think Vegeta could. Vegeta's a great tank, of course, but like I rather with my life in the hands of these two characters, I think I'd rather have. Never mind, I would totally mess it up. You know, I feel like I should have known that Vegeta would have been there. Oh no, it's because there was a bunch of AGL units. And I didn't want Android 18 to get hit by a super. She would have died. So maybe I was in the wrong right now. But whatever. Past me while I was recording this was doing the right thing, and I'm glad I wasn't listening to me now. I'm glad I'm not listening to Cole now, except Cole in the past. You know what? That didn't make any sense. But Gohan's dead, and then Piccolo goes down really easily. I think Android 18 is gonna do like 1.5 million or something, or maybe even 2. Let's see, your base stat was 3 mil right there. 2.6. Yeah, and then she gets a super. It was pure sailing after this. So this SBR didn't seem as tough as the other ones, but it did take me a couple tries to do it. You just had to get the right energy. Yeah, honestly, I had to get the rotations right. After you realize who you want on rotation, afterwards it's totally fine. Here I thought Piccolo was gonna die sooner than I expected, so I didn't pop an item, and I didn't even get a super on that first unit. So I almost died with these next attacks. I thought he would die there. Then I get hit by 30 each, and I said, Gohan, if you don't kill here, then we're dead. But Gohan, I think, gets it done here. Yep. No, he didn't. Never mind. Oh, wow. I think that's why I was so worried at the end, because we were so close to death. But this Gohan and Goten does take it out. I'm 100% sure. I don't think it goes past this round. Yep. KO. Of course, that's going to be for, what's it, Siblings Bond SBR. Out of difficulty, I would give it if you don't have the good units, if you don't have the right units, maybe like a 6. I'd give it like a solid 6. Joining Forces would be like a 4. This is going to be a 6. There's the team. There's the time finished in 10 minutes 30 seconds. The items I use if anyone wants to look. And I am going to collect the Gohan, the new support memory for Goku and Chi-Chi wedding. And that's going to be the end of the video. So if you guys liked it, make sure to like, leave a subscribe. That really makes my day when people decide to subscribe. And thanks for watching.